Hey everybody, it is the 17th of January. I have been resting the last few days. I had a death in the family and we had a massive snowstorm for like a week. But I'm finally at a place where I can get back to work now. And I just wanted to do a really quick video about the Golden Globes. And I normally don't even comment on celebrity crap because I normally don't waste my time. But I see in my news feed and in the media, I see everyone so happy about Ricky Gervais on the Golden Globes, allegedly roasting pedophiles and roasting Hollywood, when in reality, he didn't do that at all. I know that's what it looked like to a lot of people, but that's not really what happened. In my opinion, what really happened was, and I'll play the video in a minute, but I'll do a screen share, but a lot of people commenting saying how brave he was and how revolutionary it was and how he really stuck it to Hollywood. No. Let's be clear. He is part of them. He is an actor. He is a well-paid actor. He was paid to get on that stage and read the words that they had written for him. He was paid to entertain Hollywood. That's what he was doing. He was entertaining them, but simultaneously he was delegitimizing child trafficking. He was delegitimizing the abuse in Hollywood. He was delegitimizing even Epstein. He acknowledged that most of them were friends at one point with Epstein. Many of them were, did business with them, worked with him. Same for Weinstein, Harvey Weinstein. He just got out of court a few weeks ago, and he was like pretending to be crippled. He was like, he had his walker, and I have one of those fucking walkers too. And he had one of those, and they had like brand new shiny tennis balls on the bottom of it. And now he's showing up to the Golden Globes like it's like a random Tuesday. You know, no harm done. Years of raping women and abusing women, you know, and still invited to the Golden Globes. So to me, watching that speech with Ricky Gervais where he was calling out pedophilia and pedophiles and abusers, he wasn't doing that. He was mocking the victims of child trafficking, human trafficking. He was mocking us, the people who call it out. That being said, I'm also seeing when there's a specific group of people that focus on the Satan and Lucifer and Bohemian Grove and the satanic baby eating narrative, and I'm just going to be straightforward. I think that likely exists somewhere in the world, in this country. Someone is doing physical harm to a child. I can't deny that. However, we have to be careful with our language and our rhetoric because it's already hard enough for people to swallow that children are being trafficked. That's about as far as people, I think, can mentally even barely grasp. And I don't even know if they can grasp that very much. At least not so far. We got to keep pushing. We got to keep talking about it. But I think who says it and where they say it is really important. So for Ricky Gervais to get up on that stage and to read the teleprompter, this is them mocking us. This is not someone genuinely holding Hollywood accountable. Because if you think about it, okay, what does holding them accountable mean? It means confronting them for crimes or potential crimes that they're involved in or associated with, people they're associated with are not good, and holding them accountable, calling them out in a way where people will, be alarmed to it and pay attention to it. But the way that he did it, he actually delegitimized this narrative that Hollywood's just, enabling a circle of abuse. These people in power, these producers, these directors, these actors, they literally do whatever they want because they have the money, and if they do something wrong, they just do like Felicity Huffman and just pay to get out of it, because that's what they do. They buy their way, buy their freedom. And the establishment, the U.S. establishment, largely helps them. Oh yeah, they don't want to be associated with any scandal. So if they're associated with somebody that's involved in a criminal act, they cover it up, they protect them. That's how it works. They are not one of us. They are not like regular people like you and me, So, we have two different factions here. This really is a class war here. So it makes me really sad to see these regular poor people like me who praise celebrities like Gaga and Ricky Gervais, and they love the glamour, and it's like, it means nothing. That means nothing. You're on the outside looking in at what you would like to have your life, but you're never going to be like that. You're never going to have Beyonce's money. You're never going to have that protection that, when shit hits the fan, you're not going to be the one that owns a 20,000 square foot bunker, Just look at, what's her name? Ghislaine Maxwell. She totally got off everything she did for Epstein, and I almost believe that she's more culpable than he was. He was the one getting the abusers to do the actions on him, but she was the one that procured these girls for him, and she trained other girls to do that same thing too. She's the one that set it all up, orchestrated it. She got away. Where is she? Who knows? When we're talking about these situations, where, pedophiles get away, child traffickers get away, we can't let our minds go too far off into things that cannot be statistically, proven. And so, just trying your best to stay away from that Luciferian stuff and the eating babies, because I'm not denying that I believe this world is so evil and corrupt that there's somebody in this world eating a baby. I understand that evil does absolutely exist. You can't have this world we have without evil people like that. I mean, just look at these serial killers and stuff in the past. My point is, I'm just saying we need to focus on the things that are provable, court statements, from Epstein's victims, things like that we need to be promoting. Things in WikiLeaks. Just try and keep it as factual as we can, because these right-wingers, I'm telling you, man, these right-wingers, they truly are promoting false information along with real information, and that just aids in the confusion. So that's why, I'm happy that I removed myself from the system. I encourage everybody to do the same, because you'll feel your head will be so much clearer. And please don't believe everything you see and hear on the internet. Look it up. Learn how to research things. I think the only people who are scared about fake news are people who understand on a basic level that they don't know how to think for themselves and they don't know how to research for themselves. So, I'm plugging Wiki, my new episode called Wiki Hunter, my new web series, talking about the leaks published within the organization called WikiLeaks, going through their website, analyzing each different leak point by point, And then also adding some more stuff as well on the side, showing people how to use the website, how to navigate through it, trying to encourage people to research themselves, because if we don't get people to think critically, we're screwed. Let me play this video here. Share, okay, share screen, okay. We're going to play this, and I want you to really see that this guy is not actually calling them out. If he was actually calling them out or doing anything revolutionary, like, you know, behind the scenes and just blurting it out, and nobody wanted him to do it, then he wouldn't be allowed on the stage. If he was going off script, even one sentence, they would have turned off his mic, they would have cut off the lights, and they would have escorted him off the property and probably put him in jail. Who the fuck knows? But I'm just saying, as much truth as he said in this video, it was meant to discredit the truth and delegitimize the truth rather than actually doing anything. He was paid to be there. He was paid to say this by the people, by the producers of the show. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind. It's got 13 million views. And now he's supposedly some revolutionary truth teller. No, fuck him. He's not. He's making a joke out of it. And I hope that you guys see that too.
Hello and welcome to the 77th Annual Golden Globe Awards, live from the Beverly Hilton Hotel here in Los Angeles. I'm Ricky Gervais. Thank you.